who have the lead here, and they are level on aggregate.
Now he's practicalized that. What about this for a clever move? Now the Benin-Noirs were asking for an offside position. He wasn't, well, the man that buried it actually did not interfere with play. Now, I thought he was playing onside, and he cleverly disregarded everything, went in off that pass from Wazam, and buried the ball. Pass goalkeeper Steve Gaginon for the first goal for the Eagles here today.
Well, I think the crucial touch there had to come from Stephen O'Day. That's actually goal for Nigeria. That was out of the blue. Like the Super Eagles are heading to Kenya. That was a superb header into the bottom corner, and nothing Gaginon could do there.
Well, this kind of vindicates the selection of Coach Salisu Yusuf and Imam Makababo. What about that?
Nabi Yaro is really done a marvelous job at the back there. And this time around, he tries to put Gomez in a forward position. Gomez can't see any yellow shirts, but this time he does see a chance there, and that needed to be saved. Well, it is a penalty to Benin Republic beyond Ikechukwu Ezenwa. Look at it from the reverse angle. Well, I think that leaves no one in any doubt. He does the eye job. A shot run up between me, and that was a fantastic save by Ezenwa. He thwarts Benin Republic and keeps Nigeria firmly on the route to Kenya 2018 Championship for African Nations. A superb save, ball struck low, and great coming off the line. If you are Ikechukwu Ezenwa, superb save. But that is that, and Nigeria, the Super Eagles, are through to the 2018 edition of the Championship for African Nations, and they've done that 2-1 on aggregate after goals from Rabi Ali and Kingsley Eduo.
Almost all the players there also made that squad for the coach. He understands why I had to pick some of these players. Well, Chijoke Eziele is in the studio right now. Chijoke, good to have you. Good morning.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. The hold-up was terrible today for me, guys. Well, I thank God I'm here.
You made it. Better late than never, right? Yeah. We're talking about the WAFU Nations Cup. Coach and Salisu Yusuf, you know, came up with that list yesterday. Any surprises for you?
Not really, because some of the players are already foreign-based, so they can't really go for this. So, you know, Stephen O'Day already signed for Zurich, and some other guys. Hassan also has left the team. So it's really not a surprise for me. Maybe a lot of us MFM and winger been dropped. Maybe that's a big topic, but relatively the team is good enough to go. So it's the WAFU. I'm not expecting the commission to be too strong. So he has a very good team at his disposal to really do well in the competition.
Okay, now let's quickly talk about IfeanyiUbah, the incidents, what happened, you know, the fact that LMC have actually, you know, come out to find them and everything. People were actually saying that why do you have to wait till almost, you know, almost the last game of the, because this happened March 36, right?
36 is close to the end.
It's also close to the end. So
it's heavy for some people, but it's good enough for me. We should not encourage any violent acts in football. For me, if left alone for me, I would have said they should deduct points. And, you know, if they deduct like 10 points from IfeanyiUbah, they would have been...
It's a really ugly thing.
Yeah, very ugly things, very ugly things. It shouldn't be encouraged in any way. And I think the monetary fines are big, but for the person of IfeanyiUbah standards, I don't think that would be too much for the man to pay. But it's a good one. It's a good one. It shows a tough stance from the organizers of the league, and yeah, we could go on from here.
Yeah, I mean, what do you make of the
players they suspended for like 12 games, and some of the officials they give 19 match. But that's way too much. Even Suarez's bite incident.
Way too much?
Yeah,
really? I don't think it's way too much.
How sunny?
It's too much because they'll be getting almost a whole new team for next season. They give close to 8 players.
Right. Stephen Eze, Adeleye Olamileke. Adeleye Olamileke happens to be in the squad, in the WAFU squad. Stephen Eze also is also in the WAFU.
Yeah.
These are the players that have been suspended for 12 games each for the assaulting the referee. Ngoma Luamba, Elu Wilson, and Isaac Lute. player suspended for 12 NPFL games for assaulting the match official.
That's a record one. Okay. That's heavy.
But these are kind of punitive measures that people have been asking for. And so why are you bothered now?
For me, I wouldn't ban them outright from using the stadium if I was in that panel. That's how harsh I would have gone. But I'm just saying it's huge. It's a huge ban, but it's a good one.
Okay, we'll go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll be looking at the papers.
Well, that's the first time that either goalkeeper has been extended. Shot comes in from Christian Rodriguez here. Too hot to handle for Romero, who does well against Cavani, who very nearly got the vital touch to put Uruguay 1-0 up. Probably put that down as a mistake from Romero to palm it out into the danger area, but he did enough to block the follow-up shot. Biglia. Di Maria. It's Biglia's shot! Not too far away from where he was viewing. He was expecting the net. And it wasn't too far away. It took a deflection. Goalkeeper was beaten, but just was his left-hand post. Messi burst into life here. Now he's inside the penalty area. It could be danger. Good save from Muslera. But that's Messi in the twinkling of an eye. Seemingly uninvolved in proceedings and suddenly gets on the ball. That change of pace. It's a nice return of pass from Acuna. And a decent stop from Muslera. It's just that turn of pace that causes opposition difficulties. Seen him pass the ball into the net so many times in his illustrious career. It's a lovely ball on from Luis Suarez. It's excellent defending at the moment from Di Maria. He's done very well there, Angel Di Maria. Playing in that left wing-back position that he was making sure he was on the cover there. Closing out Nandez. And eventually drawing the foul. It's good defending from Di Maria. It's a nervous Estadio Centenario. It's Messi! And Muslera has to be up.
Okay, time to look at the papers right now. Tayo, we're starting with the Sporting Sun.
Yes.
Okay. When we have the operation beats Zambia, Raw dreads Chipolopolo. Algeria coach tips Eagles for tickets. Of course, Algeria, they're out. Costa to call off Chelsea strike. Okay, still on strike. Mourinho mocks Wenger. I understand Murray expecting a second charge. The picture of the second charge and the story doesn't go well. Expecting the second charge.
Right. Come on, cut him some slack. Okay. Cut him some slack. Let's go to Complete Sports now, Cecilia.
Okay, a Complete Sport is still all about the Super Eagles game against Zambia. Eagles must beat Zambia again. That's what, this is from Complete Sport, and that's what Gennett Raw is saying here on the front page of Complete Sports. Then you have Moses and Balogun making Cavs a best 11. I know Tayo really want to talk about this in Zambia. We can beat Eagles in Uyo. That's what Zambia is saying. Okay, it's not going to happen anyway. What do you think?
I mean,
there's impossible in football. It's nothing.
Yeah.
You can't say it's done and dusted for the Eagles. The Eagles just needs to be alert and play to the best of their abilities. Because the Zambian, we've seen the Zambian team improve. They lost at home to Nigeria, but they've gone on to pick points where we did not expect them to do. They went to Cameroon first to draw, then to Algeria to pick maximum points. They first beat them at home, then went to Algiers to beat them. So they are improving. They're a team that's going on strong. And since they've benched Colin Besuma, the attack has been very vibrant and very, very good. But playing at home in Uyo gives the Super Eagles an edge over them.
Okay.
Any day, anytime.
Okay, any day, anytime. October the 7th, we'll find out. Sports and Life is the last paper for review, and this one is very interesting. Chijoke, Raws. Enyama still #1. SNY remains 4th choice. That's according to Sports and Life. What do you make of this, and what does this do to the confidence of SNY, who's played
it shouldn't affect him much. He knows.
But when
he already knows.
Why didn't you say maybe number 2 or 3? I mean, 4th choice.
I mean, that's the reality on ground.
So you still have Enyama there.
If Akpeyi is the 3rd choice of the of the national team.
So who is second?
If he wasn't injured.
Who have the lead here? And they are level on aggregate.
Now he's practicalized that. What about this for a clever move? Now the Benin-Noirs were asking for an offside position. He wasn't, well, the man that buried it actually did not interfere with play. Now, I thought he was played onside, and he cleverly disregarded everything, went in off that pass from Wazam, and buried the ball. Pass goalkeeper Steve Glaginon for the first goal for the Eagles here today.
Well, I think the crucial touch there had to come from Stephen O'Day. That's actually goal for Nigeria. That was out of the blue. Like the Super Eagles are heading to Kenya. That was a superb header into the bottom corner, and nothing Glaginon could do there.
Well, this kind of vindicates the selection of Coach Salisu Yusuf and Imam Makababo. What about that?
Nabi Yaro has really done a marvelous job at the back there, and this time around he tries to put Gomez